Hey everyone, it is Thursday, January 17th, and we are up at the house right now. The contractor had said that we could bring up all of our sinks and faucets. So I'll go ahead and show you what the sinks that we bought look like. And then we got those from Lowe's, and then all of our faucets we got from Amazon. So yeah, since the last video, I think kind of a lot has happened. Actually, probably one of the biggest things is that they started prepping for the tiling, which was actually supposed to have started, I think, last week or the week before. But there was some miscommunication with the guy doing the tiling and our contractor. So Ricky had actually called both of them and said, like, hey, what's the holdup? Like, how come you haven't started yet? And our contractor said that he thought that the tiling guy was already working, and then the tiling guy said that he was waiting for the contractor to get back to him. So yeah, it's kind of a good thing that he called them. But that started yesterday, and then also our microwave got installed, which was exciting. So they had to actually cut out the cabinet and make room for it. Yeah, so with the microwave, we actually had to have the electrician install an extra outlet on the right side of our island, because originally the microwave was supposed to go on that side of the island. And yeah, it was supposed to go on the left side of the sink, but it didn't fit in that cabinet because it was too small. So we put it on this side, which is fine, which is gonna go next to our dishwasher. But yeah, I think they had a lot of fun putting this on, because they were looking at it and they're like, we've never seen anything like it. So we are super excited about this microwave because it's a pull-out drawer one. And then like the control panels, it comes, I guess it pops open. Yeah, so other than that, the painters have been up here touching up some things as well. They've done, they painted the shelving and also some of the doorways, and like touching up a few things here and there. And then I did want to mention, I think before I had said that they had forgot to put in a closet in that bathroom with the tub. Well, actually, what our plans called for was like kind of like a linen cabinet instead of a closet. So that's what that is in there, and that'll work fine. I think that space was too small to have an actual like framed out closet. So yeah, that worked out. And also they did start doing the waterproofing for the rock veneer for outside as well. So yeah, that's it for today. So I don't think I ever mentioned, but we ended up getting this closet system from Lowe's. It's actually 2 sets. The brand is called Allen & Roth, and it's, you can buy all the pieces separate, but we just bought like 2 sets together. And then what they did with this section right here is they put 2 of these things together and then extended the bars so that it would connect. So this part actually didn't come with the system, but they put that in there. And then what we're gonna do on this side is just have like 1 rod going all the way across there. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I know we were like really skeptical about like the closet systems and stuff, but once we went to Lowe's, their selection was a little bigger. Unfortunately, this color is like off-white, but it said white on the actual box, so they didn't have like a sample of it out. Actually, maybe now that I think about it, now they did, but I think that it was called a different color. But yeah, that's what white looks like, but it's like off-white. Thursday, January 24th, and we have countertops. Well, it's just in the kitchen because we had a guy that's supposed to be like the best in the business. He did our kitchen island and then the rest of the counters in the kitchen. And then I think the contractor is having somebody else come in and do the bathrooms and then the laundry room and outside. So yeah, it was really exciting. We came up in the morning. So this was all installed yesterday. We came up in the morning to, the guys needed to know where or how many holes they needed to drill for the sink area for like the faucet, and then like we have a soap dispenser, and then the third one is gonna be the garbage disposal button. So yeah, we told them about that, and then we came back up after at nighttime after Ricky was done with work, and to be completely honest, we were kind of upset about it because in our plans we had wanted to have seating on the other side of the counter so that we could put bar stools and stuff, and you know, we felt like we were gonna eat more on this countertop than anywhere else in the house. So we were like super upset, and then we had one of our friends come up and look at it too, and he kind of made us feel better about it. And I think what we're gonna do eventually is look into having a different seating, like a different, I don't even know. We're just gonna have to settle for that. We're not really sure what happened with the measurements, but Ricky had texted the guy that did the countertops this morning to see how come there wasn't extra room for, you know, seating and stuff. And what he said is that this is the biggest that the slab came in. So that's all they had to work with. We wish we kind of had known that it wasn't gonna be enough to have that seating area, because I think we would have possibly thought about changing out the cabinets on that side to have been like half the size. And I think we would have been willing to eat that cost if we had known that we wouldn't have that seating area on that side. But you know what, it's all done, it's all said and done already, so we're just gonna leave it like that. I think it looks really good. The only thing is we weren't expecting to put poles on that side because we're gonna have chairs there, and we didn't want, you know, people to bump their knees on the poles and stuff. So I'm gonna have to get an extra, I think 2 or 3 sets. I think 3 sets for that side. So there has been a lot of back and forth about our flooring. I think our contractor wasn't aware how bad how rough the floor was. And then the flooring person came in and looked at it and said, no, we can't work with that. We're gonna have to fill it or do something to smooth it out so that, you know, the flooring can sit flat on top the concrete. So finally, I think it's been like a week or 2 since they've started this communication about the flooring, but they settled on pouring like this, I'll insert the video, but it's like a layer of cement that they poured over it to fill in all the holes and stuff. They started doing that in all the bedrooms, and then I think they're gonna have to do parts of the living room and stuff too. We had known that the concrete was not smooth from the time that they poured it. I'm pretty sure I'd mentioned it before in the past videos, but yeah, we're not really sure why the contractor was so like upset about it, because they knew that it was really rough from the beginning. So I think that's kind of slowed the process down for the flooring. And our appliances are actually supposed to be delivered tomorrow, which obviously we don't have any flooring, so we had to push it back another 2 weeks. So February 8th is when it's supposed to be delivered. So the contractor had told us that we could move in at the end of February, because we had asked him about, you know, we would need to let our landlord know where we're renting right now, that we would need to put in like a 30-day notice or something like that, just as courtesy. I know our landlord is super flexible and everything, but I just wanted to give that common courtesy, just, you know, to say, hey, we're gonna be moving out in a month or something. So we were talking to the flooring person, and she's like, I don't think there's any possible way that you'd be moving in at the end of February. So I haven't talked to our landlord yet. I think I'm just gonna ask him if maybe we can do a month and a half, if anything. Cause yeah, to have to pay another month's rent is just like, oh, I wanna be done with it so bad. But I think we are working on the tiling. So I'm gonna do like a reveal once that's done, but they're doing the tiling in the 3 bathrooms, actually the 4 bathrooms, and then outside where that rock veneer is, and that looks, it's starting to look really good. We kind of wish we did the whole house, but obviously we couldn't afford to do that. So yeah, hopefully we'll get to reveal that in the next video. So one last thing that I wanted to mention, these side panels that are exposed with the drywall and stuff, I think we asked the contractor if we could cover it, because the cabinet person, or the people that we bought the cabinets from, they supplied us with like sheets of this material so that we could you know, finish off the sides and everything. So this will be gone. I think it'll look a lot better once you can't see this thing here. So that's gonna be it for this vlog. We're gonna end it here. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.